it's blizzarding. Now it's all coming back, right? Okay, we're coming back with a decent amount of resources. I mean, the idea is to, you know, bring fuel back to that fishing hut. And it doesn't matter what kind of shape that fuel's in, as long as it burns. As long as it adds time to the fire, you know? What else am I doing, right? There we go. We're waiting for that blizzard to end. I like arrows. Might as well make another one. Let that sun get a little higher in the sky. Let's take off. See what we get on the other side of this door. Will there be 3 deer out here? There are deer out here. I don't need deer out here. Alright, well, I don't know about walking around in this. So we're gonna hop back in. What time of day do I have? Yeah. It's a little late in the day to be having a nap. As far as like what I want to do is I just want to go to a fishing hut and drop off some fuel. That's what I'm looking for, right? Son of a gun. It's just vicious out all the time. I'd think I'd been out here for 100 days and the game was trying to, you know, kill me. Do I go up that way? I guess for the sticks maybe, eh? There are some really good limbs up here. Oh, see? That's what I'm looking for. Things like that. Eventually, due to the amount of arrows I fire off, I just need to go for a walk. Or for them to do the update that puts all your stuff, the stuff that they find on the ground, in a container for you. I love those. So many arrows. Lot of cattails too. Like the heads, cattail heads. Yeah, there's some monster limbs here. Wow, went from blizzard to not blizzard back to blizzard. I do not like. We're doing okay though. Yep. Thickening head syndrome. Really stretching out the old eyeballs. Looking around here. Because I'd be lying if I said I've never been killed by a wolf here before. So we lost that one arrow. Not lost, it's just stuck in a wolf somewhere. Yeah, a forlorn muskeg visit would be nice. I don't know about going there with the intention of foraging. I don't think that that's a thing I'm going to do. It's just not necessary at this point, right? She was that direction when she had her worms. Wow, really nobody, eh? It's kind of weird. I wonder if they actually tweaked animal die-off to actually happen. And I'm out of wolves. I came up here last time and there was wolves, right? No, that was my dead man run. Yeah, nothing. That is odd. Like, very unexpected, right? So we'll zip in here and have ourselves a warm up. And then we'll get this this fuel out to where it needs to go. Plus there's those chunks of fur out there that need to go that direction as well. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. You never know. You know, every little bit helps. What do I got in there? Right. We got plenty. +2. Right, so... Oh. But I can only get the one in there. Good stuff. Like to see it. That, when you walk in and you see that, it just makes you feel welcome. However, if we are going to forlorn, right? Yeah, let's do a little bit of scavenging. No, not right now. That can stay right there. It's in the area I want it to be in. I just wanted a couple of extra pieces of cloth. Okay, quick look at the old clothing stock here. See what we have. Nothing's 70s bound, but let's get rid of that. This is a base, right? So it's good to have. This is where you're going to drop stuff like this off. Yeah, it's almost new bow time. Not today. Not today. Alright. Like I said, doesn't matter what shape it's in. Reclaimed or not. As long as it's fuel. And it'll fit in a cupboard. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it all blends together. Can't remember if I had an epic wolf fight out here recently. Did I? Can't find an arrow. Possibly. It's nice and warm out. Wow. -5. Nice. That's what I like to see. 15 kilograms of... yeah, let's not do that. But 15 kilograms of fuel in there. 12 pieces of coal. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. That is a good... That's a couple of days of me doing some fishing. I know, right? Exciting, but really. I need a wolf pelt, so I don't think I was collecting any. Being rather wasteful. So let's save the deer for later. Right? One of us is gonna die. Yes. Yeah, you can safely do this with a torch. You can totally do that safely with a torch. Or a flare. Flare also works. Because, you know, you don't always hit them, so... But a long run like that, they get really kind of like tired of the jukes. So they just kind of start to barrel straight at you. Yeah, again, you're firing when they're uncomfortably close, you know?
Jesus, this is cold.
Is it now? I imagine so. Well, we'll go inside here and wreck somebody's couch or something. And then we'll come out here with enough fuel to cook a wolf. Because I didn't actually put those extra sticks in a drawer. I held on to them. On Interloper, I was always like, oh man, I would never be able to break down this, you know? It's a bench, guys, but it takes 58 minutes. You get 4. Let's see, inside here is the bench, guys. You get 4 for 39 minutes. I mean, what else am I going to do, right? I'm going to do the right thing. Couple easy starts. Good, good, good. Just checking. Say, I got teenagers. Where would you want to hide a soda? Behind a broom. Alright. Okay. I gotta keep in mind, like, I gotta start thinking, okay, very long term. Like, very long term. So I need to start gathering up the things that have the cloth. And collect it and bring it to the place where I live. Let's go up, make some water, and cook a wolf. Hopefully there's no bear to interrupt my plans. Because I don't like it when bears interrupt plans. Mostly because they're like pickup truck sized. There's a good chance I'm gonna get seriously injured. Cause I seem not to learn. When it comes to the bears, it's just like, even didn't I just watch you get attacked by a bear? And probably you have, yes. Because I'm not learning. I'm just not learning, you know? Alright, let's... I don't know. I don't trust the weather. But this is the long dark. When do you get to trust the weather, right? It's been acting like it really wants to blizzard all day. Even though it already blizzarded. Oh, there's some wolves off over there somewhere. Oh! Excuse me, sir. My apologies. Now there was the one run I was doing, which I called the ritual, where I gave them, you know, a piece of, like a stick for burning, for fire, a feather, and some water. Anyway, I did the earth, wind, fire, water ritual. Went around and gave away a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I got killed by something. Probably overconfidence. Right. Fire time. Right? Let's do it. Because I would like... Do I have a... Yes. Good. Where are you? Yes! That's exactly what I'm looking for. She needs to rest soon, guys. And soon she will rest. But not right now. Now, how cold is it? Feels like good enough to me. Let's make some water.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to drink.
I know, right? Look at all that snow. Yeah, okay, let's do it this way. And how much of a hurry am I in, you know?
It's getting dark out here. Gotta look for shelter.
That wolf was not frozen enough to make that worthwhile. I could have used the knife, less time, but... I got the time. Hacksaw it is. I like it. 47 minutes. Let's get this hide with our hand. And... yeah. We're barely staying warm, but we're staying warm. Yeah, so I don't have the stink. Now I did, but now I don't. He doesn't have any friends out here anyway. He is alone. Always in the market for more guts, but let's be sensible here. Oh, she's gone thirsty on us, guys. Alright, well let's eat some wolf meat and drink some boiling water. We're really out here not doing much anyway, so let's just carve it up. Should have used the saw because, like I said, we're not doing much. Like, I must be at the right side of 0. Alright, thank you, my friend, for contributing. I've got a birch bark, got a herbal. Yeah. Dusty pork and beans. I should set it down because it's heavy, but I really do enjoy having that food. I mean, I've got my emergency crackers, right? Always. And it's more than enough emergency cattails. We're going to put some of those away. Because we're heading to Forlorn Muskeg, so I'm going down to 5 of my crackers. Maybe take this beef jerky. These cans I can leave behind. That's another ½ kilogram. Because we're going to Forlorn Muskeg, and we're going to pick cattails and hit that cave. Good. Hit that cave and get some. Get some coal, hopefully. All right, let's just. Yeah, we're good. It's a nice one. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. There we go. Another nice one, but we're not gonna keep playing the game. Now, did I grab enough wood that I would want to put some wood in here? Yeah, sure. Might as well. All right. Why am I looking for more coal? It's kind of something to do, I guess. And you can't have too much coal. Also, like I said, Mystery Lake's kind of a... You know, I went and found 9 pieces in that transition there. Other than that, I can't really think of any other places where you really find a lot of coal. You have to go all the way to... Winding River, I guess? If you made like a Pleasant Valley coal run, you do all right, but really, I would like to take the Winding River coal up to Timberwolf Mountain. That's what's happening there. So we're consolidating at this base, and we're getting there. Whoa, what happened here? We're about to lose our torch. Not that it matters much, it's just we won't be able to see when we get inside. And I think the pelts and stuff will be in my way, so I can't just drop the bedroom. Hopefully it's not too dark. Alright, drops the food first? No, it drops the gut. Then it drops the food. Ah! Depends if it's cooked or not. I got you. There we go. So if I had raw meat, it would have dropped that first. Oh, good. The windows are still illuminated. Alright, well, let's drop those. And that, because we do need a... You know. We need a wolf coat eventually. Alright, let's drink a bit. Oh yeah, we've got lots of room. Lots of room. There's that blizzard. Good. Good. Showed up at the right time. Showed up at the exact right time. While I was sleeping. Okay, let's head to Forlorn Muskeg. Nothing like waking up fully rested. Nice. Nice. It's all coming together there. Okay, more goes in. Yeah, we'll just transfer the 15. Sure. What else? Okay, different drawer. What do we got here? Yes! Find a lot of this stuff there, so... There we go. Much better. $34, eh? I don't want to leave those in a drawer in case they go bad eventually, right? So let's actually put them over here. That's nice. Yeah, because we're looking basically to do a mule run. I should have looked for scrap metal on the way out. But no, never mind, right? Get some scrap metal on those from those little lake cabins. I'm sure there was something that could have broken down. Right. All right. Ready to go. Let's go. Ooh, cold times. So our main objective is the cave that takes you to Bleak Inlet. Let's not go there, though. It's a silly place. Although I do want to see if there's a hammer there. Maybe we should go to Bleak Inlet. What am I missing? Like, if we come back within, say, 5 days, that'll be perfect. Yeah, so I can drop a bunch of coal. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Well, let's go to Bleak Inlet. We're going to Forlorn Muskeg. We're gathering as we go. And we're going to leave a little stash for ourselves for when we get out of Bleak Inlet. And I'm getting out of Bleak Inlet. This is no messing around here. Ooh, it's cold. I can just feel it, eh? So yeah, no warmth bonuses or anything like that kick in. I'm just gonna go to Forlorn Muskeg. Yes, that's right, honey.
Did I say
Big
I
stretch.
hate being cold? Because I really do.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, my miss. You are. I agree. You hate it. You don't hate saying it, though. Fine. It's gonna drive me nuts, though, because I'll be off by
It's so cold.
one rose hip.
I just want to lay down for a bit.
Well, don't do that, please. Leave Mystery Lake? Don't mind if I do. There he is. He's like, normally we spot a wolf. I was gonna go for that stick, but let's just leave it, shall we? Wild. This time there's no thunder. It's keep getting flybys from a jet fighter. It's neat. I think it's not like it's like an old school jet fighter, right? For an air show. Not actually like there isn't a Raptor whipping overhead or anything like that. Or whatever they use now. I don't know. Phantom? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It's a serious piece of equipment, though. Let's see what we got up here. Hopefully not a bear. Just listening. Oh, there he is. Good. Good. You want to be able to see him. That way you know how far away the guy is, right? On a clear day, you can hear him snorting fairly far out. Well, we're collecting some cattails. That's nice. I like it. Now have we stripped this place completely of resources? Looks like the answer is yes. How cold is it? Just a touch. Touch cold for the olds. Bearskin bedroll. But we're gonna do this. Boom. Oh, it's a jet fighter, honey.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. We don't need much. A few sticks and we'll be set. All right. I think we'll do the rose hip. Oh, it warmed up. Nice. I like it. Here we go, guys. That treatment did nothing. Yeah, I like it. Yes. But yeah, the impending power outage from a thunderstorm is pretty stressful. Because it's only happened once. The thing is, it's happened other times where I've lost power and my character was fine, but it's happened once where my character was not fine. I suppose it was fine, just... What was I up to? Usually they come with memories. Can't recall. We'll leave these two here. That's nice. Look at how warm she is. So that's her destination straight ahead here. So going to Bleak too, we can also eat lots of wolf meats because they will be a problem at certain times. Yeah, it's nice to leave yourself, you know, some cattails, sprinkle them here or there. You're fine. Here's where the blind is. I like going that direction. I know there's the actual entrance. We just kind of did a big circle. But I kind of wanted to collect some extra cattails. Oh, look, a stick. Look at those guys, huh? Alright. Well, that's what I need for my rose hips. Actually, there's a giant rose hip bush at work. It's just out back where we keep all our empty barrels. And it's ripe. It's ready. And it's huge, though. It's like 6 feet tall. Alright, we can make it across this. Just wait a second. No, don't do that. Stop. Thank you. Guys, don't mind if I snag a couple of these. Yeah, there's over 300 of those bloody things in here. More than 300 cattails and forlorn muskeg alone. Now we got a wolf there and a wolf here, and for some weird reason. What the heck? I have never been here. Semi-suicidal bear. Semi-suicidal deer. Oh yeah, we're taking that because we're gonna eat that. And the cloth and the wood. We're here for fuel after all, right? I find timber wolves have exceptionally dirty mouths and spread infection rather easily, I guess. So let's clean that up. Because I'll probably get bit at least once. Alright, we're gonna leave all this stuff here, including a bunch of stuff at the door once we get in. Now you guys can stay here too. Sometimes. Sorry, guys. Yes. Can I get two? Yes, I don't. Ah, I was gonna say I don't think I can get a third one, but I can't. All right. Well, it was worth a shot, right? All right. We've never been here before, so who knows what we're gonna see? Oh yeah, we're gonna see me drop a bunch of stuff right here. So, not you. So you can go. Whoa, back. Drop. Oh. Alright, so we're dropping all the fuel. That's for sure. Any tools we don't need to bring? Not really. We want a pry bar, definitely, right? Yeah, we want all our tools. This guy can stay here, it won't help us. Any extra clothing? Well, that'll be a piece of cloth we can use later. So we'll just take it with us. It weighs as much as cloth anyhow. Good on that. Good on that. We have our bedroll, which is important. 95% is pretty good shape still. Bunch of arrows and potential arrowheads and all that. So here we go. And could use some lantern fuel. So we might do some fishing and yield Bleak Inlet. You know, I'm always stressing about the wolves. But, you know, there are some pretty neat opportunities in Bleak Inlet. I doubt we'll be killing another moose. I can't really see myself wanting to. I got the one piece of moose equipment I need. I don't need to kill more to upkeep it. So. Like maybe one day I'll need to kill a moose to make a satchel, to make the other satchel into a piece of leather. I guess. Don't really see how or why. Okay, good, good. Here's our climbing spot. But first, let's check what's down here. Ooh, a piece of coal. Alright. See, that's why I dropped that stuff. Because I knew I was going to get other stuff, right? And I'm good with it. If I only take, you know, 6 pieces of coal back, but those 2 pieces of fur, seems like a pretty good deal. One of the reasons I also want to go to Bleak Inlet is I got to make sure I have giant piles of matches everywhere. And Bleak Inlet has some matches. We were only in one small part, so at least I can rest assured knowing that we've been to the area that helps you get the code, you know? Oh, no, we're not putting anything in the backpack. We'll take that for sure, though, sir. Thank you. There we go, matches. So that's kind of what I'm on tour for here is matches. Oh, easy. Someday she'll go back to... No, I don't think you need to go through that. Someday she'll go to Ash Canyon again. Properly thrash around in that spot. See all the sights. Not just run the loot gauntlet and then take off, right? That's no good. Yeah, that does take you back to that Crowley spot. Alright. So here we go. Getting some more coal. And this looks like the exit. It is. It is. So entering Bleak Inlets. I think we'll head for the washed out trailers. Seem like an odd move to you? I am gravely concerned about my own safety here. Over the next little bit, I'm actually probably super lucky that I've got this tailwind. But it's a bloody moose over there. Yeah, we're in a bad neighborhood. However, we can grab a flare, you know? So we don't need to... Easy. We don't need to worry too much, because we can get a flare going. And we can, I think we can skip into, there's some, see, there he is over there. I think there's hunter's blinds around here. We're closing in on. I don't really know Bleak Inlet that well. It's kind of a terrifying place, actually. For me, anyway. And it has a lot to do with the wolves. Ah, good. Frozen Delta, guys. Frozen Delta. Sounds awful. What do they call it in the summer, right? Melted Delta? I don't know. Ooh, look, a stick. Oh, we got a tailwind, which is a thing of beauty. Okay, girly. Get your legs on. Okay, it's not that dangerous.
My fingers feel numb.
Well, you know, ice makes me nervous, so now we've both shared something. And that is how you get to the trailer without being spotted by timberwolves.
I'm freezing.
Totally meant to do this. Exactly like this. This is totally, completely on purpose. I swear, I'm not even close to being sarcastic. That's just the way I talk. Alright. And we know where the moose is. So, like, it's all danger was removed. It's like, there's those guys. There's me. I'm over here now. And no wolves. Well, that went so well and so quickly. We've got a little bit of time for something. Alright. I was saddened yesterday when I heard the news. I very rarely care about the world of celebrity, but one of my favorites, Norm Macdonald, passed away. Norm, I love Norm. He was great, you know? He was really good. He was good. Yeah. He was, so it was kind of sad, and you know, he's Canadian, and all Canadians know each other. Right? That's how that works. Everybody's like, hey, you know this person from Canada? It's like, that's, no. Still, second largest nation in the world, you know, it's a lot of, oh, look at that, beaches. A lot of square kilometers per person, comparatively to the rest of the world. Yes. So, yeah. Here you go, guys. So there's a teacher, and she's teaching class, and she's asking. She says to the class, everyone, you know, she says, "I want you to tell me a story that's got a moral to it." And Sheila puts up her hand and says, I got a story." And the teacher's like, okay, Sheila, go ahead, you know. And so Sheila says, you know, my dad, he works for the hatchery, and he gets extra eggs from time to time and stuff, and we were gonna sell some eggs one weekend, and so he put them in a basket, and we went to town, and but the road was uneven, and some of the eggs broke, and my dad didn't make the kind of money he was hoping for. It was kind of a really disappointing trip, all in all, And the teacher's like, oh, "Okay, Sheila, um, and what's the moral of the story?" And she's like, "Well, don't put all your eggs in one basket." And she's, "Oh, of course, yes, good, good, good. That's exactly what we're looking for here, That's exactly what we want to, you know." So Susie puts up her hand, and she says, "Susie, do you have a story with a moral?" And she says, "Yes, I do. It's my dad. He also works at the hatchery, and they all work at the hatchery. God bless the hatchery, right? For employing the entire town, and so she says, my dad had these fertilized eggs that he got from the hatchery, and he was going to sell some chicks to somebody in town, and they weren't all hatched, and but he still put them all in the car and stuff. And we went to town, but the road was uneven, and so some of the eggs with the chicks inside broke, and instead of getting 14 chickens, the customer only got 11, and it was shameful and embarrassing to my father, and he didn't make as much money as he would have, if the eggs hadn't broke. And she's like, "Oh, and what's the morals, Susie?" Or yeah, and she says, "You don't count your chickens before they hatch." And so she says, "Good, good. That's exactly, yeah. That's the moral of the story, and all that. That's good. That's good." And then the teacher sees little Johnny in the back, and she's like, "Oh no, oh no, not little Johnny." And he's waving his arm, and she doesn't want to. If it's going so well, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to acknowledge him, but she's thinking, she made a vow. She did her, made an oath, So she says, "Yes, Johnny. Do you have a story with a moral?" And he says, "Yeah, I do. This one's about my Uncle Terry." And she's like, "Okay." And he's like, "Yeah, my Uncle Terry, he doesn't work at the hatchery, actually. He doesn't much care for folks that do either. He gets his money from disability because he was in the Vietnam." And she's like, "Oh." So she says, "Yeah, and it's shameful to desert your battalion, but what's way more shameful is when your battalion deserts you." And that's what happened to my Uncle Terry. He woke up one morning, and the entire battalion had deserted him and left him in the jungle. And the only thing they left him was 3 bottles of whiskey and a couple of M16 machine guns and some extra ammo. And he was devastated, So he first thing he did was he drank an entire bottle of whiskey, and then he started walking. And when he was done the second bottle of whiskey, he came to a village, and the people came out to see him, and he couldn't tell if they were enemies or friends or anything like that. And so he drank half the third bottle of whiskey, and then he just opened up, and he just cut them all down like wheat, and as he stood there, and the blood and the guts and the gore, he realized he had wet himself. But then he realized it wasn't urine, and his sense of shame turned to pride when he realized it was ejaculate. And the teacher's like, "Jesus, Johnny, why would you even tell the story? Like, what's what's the what's the moral? And he's like, well, I guess the moral is you stay away from Uncle Terry when he's been drinking. Did I mention he doesn't like the he doesn't like the people that work at the hatchery either? Anyway, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. That was a Norm joke as best as I could remember it. And everyone else, until next time, keep surviving.